Hey, my name is Jesse Whalen and I'm going to teach you how to do a rail stand. A rail stand is when the board is resting on its rail and you are standing on the other rail and the sides of the wheels. There are two kinds of rail stand. There's heel side rail, where the grip tape is facing your heels, and toe side rail, where the grip tape is facing out towards your toes. You might have heard this trick called a Primo, but in the freestyle world, a Primo is only a slide when you're moving in rail. When you're stationary, just standing in rail, it's called a rail stand. To set up for toe side rail, place your feet where the bolts are with your toes hanging out over the end of the board. Bend your knees and then jump up and forward a little bit, and your feet are going to meet the sides of the wheels and the rails. To dismount from toe side rail, pull the board back towards your heels and jump very slightly backwards to land back on the board. To set up for heel side rail, start with one foot with the toes hanging out over the front edge of the board and the other foot back with your heel hanging towards the other side of the board. Pull the board back with your toe and land with your front foot on the front wheel first. Then step up onto the other wheel with the foot that pulled the board back. To dismount from heel side rail, push the board forward and jump slightly to land back on the board. All of the problems you'll run into with rail stands have to do with either timing or balance. If you focus on those two things, you'll get this trick in no time. As for timing, you're either going to miss getting into rail by not bringing the board up enough, or you're going to bring the board up too much. Figure out exactly when your feet should meet the board so that you land on the sides of the wheels at the perfect time. Problems with balance are because standing in rail stand, standing on the side of the board, is jarring and uncomfortable at first. But if you practice standing on the rail, this will become easier and easier. You might want to practice just standing in rail without actually getting into it first, so that you'll be comfortable standing in rail once you learn how to actually get into it. Rail stands open up a whole world of possibilities and a whole world of freestyle tricks, because once you learn how to stand in rail stand and how to balance in rail, you can get into rail from pretty much any trick you can think of. And there are a ton of different variations and combos you can put together with rail flips, rail shove-its, tricks into rail and out of rail, from rail back to rail again. So this is a great stepping stone to a whole world of freestyle tricks. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video or if it helped you. We make new freestyle trick tips every other Monday, so don't miss out. If you have any questions or comments about this trick or anything else you'd like to see, leave a comment below and we'll get back to you.